Article 93. Grounds for seizure and condemnation of mislabeled hazardous substances. Any mislabeled hazardous substance, when introduced into commerce or while held for sale, shall be liable to be proceeded against and condemned upon order of the concerned department in accordance with the existing procedure for seizure and condemnation of articles in commerce, provided that this article shall not apply to a hazardous substance intended for export to any foreign country if 1. It is in a package labeled in accordance with the specifications of the foreign purchaser. 2. It is labeled in accordance with the laws of the foreign country. 3. It is labeled on the outside of the shipping package to show that it is intended for export. And 4. It is so exported. Any hazardous substance condemned under this article shall, after entry of order of condemnation, be disposed of by destruction or sale as the concerned department may direct, and the proceeds thereof, if sold, less the legal cost and charges, shall be paid into the Treasury of the Philippines. But such hazardous substance shall not be sold under any order which is contrary to the provisions of this Act, provided that after entry of the order and upon payment of the costs of such proceedings and the execution of a good and sufficient bond, conditioned that such hazardous substance shall not be sold or disposed of contrary to the provisions of this Act, the concerned department may direct that such hazardous substance be delivered or retained by the owner thereof for destruction or for alteration to comply with the provisions of this Act, under the supervision of an officer or employee duly designated by the concerned department. The expenses for such supervision shall be paid by the person obtaining release of the hazardous substance under the bond. All expenses in connection with the destruction provided for in paragraphs A and B of this article, and all expenses in connection with the storage and labor with respect to such hazardous substance shall be paid by the owner or consignee, and default in such payment shall constitute a lien against any importation by such owner or consignee.